everyone, I'm Michael J. And as we get up close to Halloween, which is October 31st, we as magicians all know that it is the death of Houdini that we celebrate on October 31st, as well as All Hallows Eve. Now, over the years, people have tried to bring back the spirit of Houdini, and they haven't had much luck. And I think there's certain reasons for that. And the first reason, I think, is because Houdini did not like mediums. He was trying to get in touch with his mother after her death, and he would go into these places where they had dim lights and lots of atmosphere. And it never worked. It never worked, and Houdini remained a skeptic all of his life because of this. So I think the first thing we have to do, if we're going to try to get in touch with Houdini, is we can't have the atmosphere there, because that wasn't what Houdini was into. So he's not going to come back for such a thing. So we're going to keep it very open and very light so that you can see what's going on. I think the second problem was they were just trying to call Houdini back. Best tried for years to do this, but it never worked. And I think the first reason, as I said, was the atmosphere. But the second reason was, why would he come back? There was no reason to. Now, we know Houdini was called the King of Cards. So I think if you're going to get Houdini to come back, you need not only the open atmosphere, but you need something that Houdini had a particular affinity for, which would be cards. Now, as silly as that seems, because you're going to do a card trick, for Houdini, that's what he did. He was the King of Cards. So let's get a card out of here that would be most representative of Houdini, which would be the Ace of Spades. And I think that's the important thing, is that we remember we need a card that stands for Houdini. So we're going to use the Ace of Spades. Now, we're going to take that, we're going to put it about halfway into the deck, and if Houdini's going to come back, he's going to do it for a deck of cards, and he's going to do it in an atmosphere that absolutely has nothing whatsoever to do with mediums. So I'm going to put the cards down there. I'm going to put a bowl over it so you know I can't do anything with the cards. I cannot affect them in any way. And this is what I think it would look like if Houdini were to come back. It would take an atmosphere of bright lights, no special things happening. My hands do not affect the cards in any way, shape, or form. And this, I believe, is what it would look like. We have it under conditions that I could not affect. And as you can see, the cards have been cut. Anytime you want to